Ladies and gentlemen, your MC for the evening, 2019 Florida Realtors President and 2020 Florida Realtor of the Year from the Broward, Palm Beaches, and St. Lucie Realtors, Mr. Eric Sane.
Welcome to your 105th annual Inaugural. It is my distinct honor to introduce your 2021 officers and their spouses. May I present, from the Osceola County Association, Secretary Tim Weishire and his wife Pam. From the Gainesville-Alachua County Association, Treasurer Gia Arvin and her husband Scott. Your Vice President from the Orlando Regional Realtor Association, Mike McGraw and his wife Beth. From the Miami Association, your President-elect Christina Pappas and her husband Alberto Carrillo. And from the Realtor Association of Citrus County, accompanied by her wife Mary Rose Collins, President Cheryl Lambert. Dare to Dream. It's the theme for the evening and for the whole year. President Cheryl's challenge to all realtors for 2021 and beyond is to inspire, encourage, and innovate. She was determined to find an unforgettable way to celebrate the amazing things that happen when realtors dare to dream. So Florida Realtors commissioned an original song. It's our song, a realtor song. Here is Dare to Dream.
When days are so uncertain and nights are filled with doubt, still my heart holds on to hope for the things we've always dreamed of, for the place we've yet to find, where we finally feel at home. Yes, I know the world may think we're crazy, but our wildest dreams can be reality if together you and I keep reaching. We can make the world we want, the world we see. I'm gonna believe in the dream. I'm gonna chase it with a passion. I know that we can make this happen if we believe in the dream. Bigger, brighter, better, kinder. That's what realtors see. What we know the world can be when we dare to dream.
We'll give it everything we have, joined in heart and hand. Embrace the future that can be. Looking back on all we've done and how very far we've come. Imaginations can run free. Yes, I know the world may think we're crazy, but our wildest dreams can be reality if together you and I keep reaching. We can make the world we want, the world we see. We're gonna believe in the dream. We're gonna chase it with a passion. We know that we can make this happen if we believe in the dream. Bigger, brighter, better, kinder. That's what realtors see. What we know the world can be when we dare to dream.
gonna believe.
We're gonna believe in a dream, in a dream. We're gonna chase it with a passion.
We know that we can make this happen if we believe.
If we believe in crazy, wonderful dreams. Bigger, brighter, better, kinder. That's what realtors see. What we know the world can be.
When we dare to dream.
Now here's a special message from our 2006 Florida Realtor President and 2018 Florida Realtor of the Year from Miami Realtors, Mr. Mike Dooley.
Cheryl, on behalf of the entire board of directors from Support Homeownership for All, I want to share how excited we are that you are focusing so passionately on our charitable organization for 2021. Of course, we know that you've been working really hard on affordable housing initiatives for years. Just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for sharing your realtor heart. Congratulations to you and your leadership team. And I know that the realtors and the citizens of Florida will all benefit from your good work. Kudos, Cheryl. Now let's get to work. We got plates to sell.
Thank you, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from a place where he feels right at home, your 2020 Florida Realtor President, from the Realtor Association of Sarasota and Manatee, a true Florida boy through and through, Mr. Barry Grooms.
Greetings, everybody. Well, here we are in 2021 already. You know, the leadership team stood on stage last year and made a promise to you. And the promise was we're going to keep our goals. And we did. The first of all was professionalism. So many of you stepped up to the plate and completed your C2EX, making Florida a very proud state in NAR's eyes. Secondly, all the designations that you guys achieved in your downtime. That's really spending your time wisely and sharpening your axe. And how about our global team? Over 850 participants for our first ever inbound trade mission with Canada. And then with Dubai, well heck, we broke the computer system. And advocacy. Advocacy was really the backbone this year. We remained an essential industry, making sure that the people that needed shelter got it. Secondly, we crushed our goals with RPAC, but let's make sure we don't step out the throttle too quickly. Technology. We made sure that all of our members had access to a free forms and e-sign solution to make sure you could continue doing business during this downtime. And, well, Tech Helpline and Legal Hotline, they turned from answering tech questions and contract questions into what is this Zoom and how do I get my unemployment? And they did it with style and grace and never missed a beat. Inclusiveness. You see, inclusiveness took on a whole new face this year. It's not just bringing in all of our institutes, societies, and councils, but more importantly, those members who may have never introduced themselves to the Florida Realtors or the National Association of Realtors before. We did this by making sure the committee meetings were seamless online, and how about that convention? We had twice the number of attendees than we've ever had before. You see, it wasn't us and it wasn't the leadership team that did it, it was you guys. You made us better, faster, and stronger. Now, I want to thank a few people. First of all, my team. Cheryl, Christina, Mike, and Gia, and the new kid on the block, Tim. I'm positive that 2021, you're going to be left in good hands with this team. Secondly, I don't want to forget somebody that a few years ago when she was hired for the job, maybe some of you wondered, is she capable? Can she really do the job? That's Margie Grant. She didn't just do it, she crushed it in true Boston style. I want to thank all the members of Florida Realtors and the staff, their families, because I know they were pulled away at times when they too needed to be home with them. Thank you so much. You guys are the all-star team. all the members around the state, the leaders, the presidents, the DVPs, all the committee chairs. Thank you so much, not just for doing your job, but for doing it with style and grace. Also, every member that showed up for either a class or the convention, thank you. And if you are a first-time attendee to any of these events, I bet this won't be your last. The last one's my office. Thank you for being there when I'm not. Also, I want to thank all associations that financially made it possible for us to have such an amazing year, but I'm particularly fond of one, the Realtor Association of Sarasota-Manatee. Thank you so much, guys. But I would be remiss if I forgot one person. That person is my beautiful wife, Sherry. Honey, thank you so much for putting up with my crazy antics, for being there all year. And guys, she couldn't escape either. We were locked in the house together.
We were.
But thank you so much. I love you.
I love you, and you're so welcome. But now we have to go.
You know what? It is time to go.
It is.
You ready to get out of here?
Ready.
Let's get out of here. You ready?
Ready.
Thank you, my friend. Barry received a scrapbook filled with examples of how he used his superhero powers to help us all be better, faster, and stronger members of our Realtor Nation. He also received a beautiful crystal featuring a laser-cut three-dimensional image of Florida Realtors headquarters in Orlando. And we sent Barry a gift from the association to thank him for his exceptional dedication, hard work, and amazingly positive attitude during one of the most challenging years any Florida Realtor president has ever faced. Well, up next, a word of congratulation from Cheryl's mom. From Citrus County, here's Phyllis Lambert.
Hi, my name is Phyllis Lambert, and I am Cheryl's mom. I am so proud of all of her achievements. She's always had a very, very soft spot in her heart for helping others. Whether it be just a question or a situation at hand, she would always be the first one to say, "How can I fix this? What can I do to help?" She has done tremendous in the last 2 years. She has achieved many, many goals, and she still has quite a few to go. But she is a strong young woman, and with all of her effort and her sincerity and her desire to get well and be able to continue on, she is going to do the best that she absolutely can do. I am absolutely so proud to be her mom, and I know that she is going to put one foot in front of the other to continue to be as strong as she can to achieve her goals. Her dad, if he was here with us, would be very, very proud of her. And Cheryl, he loves you so much. You know how much he loves you. So my heart is with you for this brand new journey that you are going to go on. And I want you to soar like a butterfly. You spread your wings and you fly and dare to dream.
The generosity of our annual sponsors enables Florida Realtors to dare to dream in order to deliver outstanding events all year. We are extremely grateful to Boomtown, the Orlando Regional Realtors, the Northeast Florida Association Metro Market Trends and RealMLS.com, the Realtor Association of Citrus County, the Hernando County Association of Realtors, Realtors Association of Lake and Sumter County, the Greater Tampa Realtors. Thank you, annual sponsors. We'd also like to thank those who sponsored this inaugural event. Our title sponsor, the Realtor Association of Citrus County, and co-sponsor, the Northeast Florida Association Metro Market Trends and RealMLS.com. It is now my honor to install the leaders of our institutes, societies, and councils. This elite group is about to take on the highest office their organization can bestow. Here are your state leaders. The president of the Florida chapter of the Certified Commercial Investment Management Institute, Jose Maria Chepe Serrano. The president of the Florida chapter of the Counselors of Real Estate, CRE, Robert Gallagher. The representative of the Institute of Real Estate Management, Eldon Warfield. Next, the president of the Real Estate Business Institute, REBI, Rory Dubin. The president of the Florida chapter of the Realtors Land Institute, Trevor Williams. The president of the Residential Real Estate Council, Vivian Macias. The president of the Florida chapter of the Society of Industrial and Office Realtors, Brian Lytle. And finally, say hello to the state president of the Women's Council of Realtors, the WCR, Amy Snook. Through cooperation between Florida Realtors and these institutes, societies, and councils, the Realtor Association is the powerhouse for the real estate industry in Florida. State leaders, please raise your right hand. Will you administer your office conforming to your organization's bylaws, represent your members to the officers and leaders of Florida Realtors, and enhance the value of membership and the professional stature of the Realtor organization? Please say, I will.
I will.
You may now lower your hand. I now declare you to be officially installed as state leaders of your institutes, societies, and councils for 2021. Congratulations and best wishes for a productive year. Next, the installation of our district vice presidents, who will work closely with our 5 elected officers this year. From District 1, Heather Swanson. Say hello to District 2 Vice President, Melissa Goldman. Your District 3 Vice President, Joseph Schlitt. From District 4, George Guerra. District 5 VP, Ursula Weinkoff. Welcome District 6 Vice President, Adam Grenville. From District 7, Valerie Daly. Your District 8 Vice President, Nicholas Mahalik. From District 9, Sabrina Burke. Say hello to District 10 VP, Richard Dempsey. Welcome District 11's Jared Lowe. Your District 12 Vice President, Danny Hernandez. And finally, District 13 VP, Kevin Hyde. District Vice Presidents, use your courage to do what's right. Work together as one voice with the officers to represent your fellow realtors and the public we serve. Uphold the code of ethics and standards of practice that bring integrity and honor to the real estate profession. Dare to dream of creative initiatives that benefit our profession, our members, and the people in the communities we serve. Please raise your right hand. Do you promise to perform the duties of your office to the best of your ability within the bylaws of Florida Realtors, and that you will work in the best interest of the members and the public we serve? If so, answer by saying, I do.
I do.
You may now lower your hand. I pronounce you confirmed and installed as your district's vice president for 2021. And now, I am very proud to install the Florida Realtor officers for 2021. Florida Realtors consists of 51 local associations and boards, hundreds of elected appointed leaders, and more than 200,000 members. Officers, please raise your right hand. Will you uphold the code of ethics and standards of practice that bring integrity and honor to the real estate profession? If so, please say, I will.
I will.
Do you promise to perform the duties of your office to the best of your ability within the bylaws of Florida Realtors, and that you will work to the best interest of the members and the public you serve? If so, answer by saying, I do.
I do.
You may lower your hand. Use your talents to make Florida Realtors the best it can be for your profession, for your members, and for the people in the communities you serve. My friends, you have the experience and drive to make incredible things happen every time you dare to dream. Tim, Gia, Mike, Christina, and Cheryl, you are officially installed as the 2021 officers of more than 200,000 members of Florida Realtors. Before I present President Cheryl with her pen and gavel, here's a quick trip down memory lane with our former Florida Realtors presidents. Cheryl, we know you will use this gavel wisely. It is a symbol of fair dealings and honorable conduct as the leader who presides over realtor business. It is also my privilege to present this lapel pin. It signifies your position as president of Florida Realtors. We know you will wear it proudly. And now it's time to learn a little something about the character of our new president.
Cheryl Lambert's passion for housing, and especially for those in lower income brackets, always shines through. And recently she received an award, and rightfully so, that acknowledged her many years of work for the homeless. What a lot of people may not know is that whenever Cheryl encounters someone that's experiencing homelessness, she will take the time. She will call a local organization to see if they can help. She believes everyone deserves that phone call and the follow-up, because everyone deserves a safe place to call home. I know that as a local leader, she did work to create a team from among her fellow officers. She's a true believer, by the way, in helping those who follow you do an even better job than you did. She is really all about the mission and the members and the public as a whole. So anyway, to help those in need of housing, she started a nonprofit, and it was simply named Home. And what she did was gather some of these very highly skilled and knowledgeable industry leaders to help advance that cause. I can share a story with you. Following Hurricane Michael, Home dispatched volunteers to the Panhandle area, which was so badly affected, of course. And at one point there was this little boy who came from a family who had lost the roof of their home. And this little boy told the Home representative that he had to be home by Christmas because that is where Santa would be looking for him. Home donated the funds and the labor, and they got that roof fixed. And that little boy was where he needed to be on Christmas Eve. He was home. And I'll tell you something else too. Everybody knows, it's no secret, affordable housing is filled with red tape and rules and regulations and statutes. So Cheryl, about 4 years ago, actually jumped into a state task force to help develop some proposals that would improve that process, that system. 3 months ago, the governor signed those changes into law.
That is the difference between Cheryl and so many. Cheryl never gives up. She's a fighter on several levels, still a fierce advocate for others,
but also in a personal fight for the use of her left hand and to fully recover from the physical impacts of a major stroke.
She fights hard to get better, working 3 days a week at physical therapy while remaining a fierce advocate for realtors and families.
It's just not in her to quit. Cheryl Lambert will never give up.
Here to offer some insights from the home front, let's hear from Cheryl's wife, Mary Rose Collins.
As many of you know, a little over 2 years ago, life made a sudden turn for us. But I also want you to know how present Florida Realtors has been in Cheryl's recovery from the beginning. The Realtor family has been with us all the way. When we arrived at the Intensive Rehabilitation Center 6 days after Cheryl's stroke, the intake nurse asked her, "What is your goal?" Without hesitation, she said, "To walk across the stage at my installation." Very few people who saw her in those early days would have believed that was even possible. And yet, here we are today. There has not been one day since then that Cheryl has put the covers over her head and stayed in bed. Even though she had every reason to do so, she never has. And then she makes her bed, because that is how you start your day. Thus, the copies of Make Your Bed that has gone out to so many of you. Many times last year, people said, "You know, you don't have to go to this event or that event," but Cheryl never felt it necessary to hide. And each time she showed up, her progress continued. From the wheelchair, to standing and addressing a district meeting, to climbing the stairs, walking across the stage tonight to this podium to speak to all of you who have meant so much. So, it is with gratitude for your love and support, and great pride, and my love for Cheryl, that I look forward to this year. Thank you all for being part of this truly heroic journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, special messages from 2 VIPs.
For those of us fortunate enough to know Cheryl Lambert for many years, we see a woman who sets aside her own struggles to focus on the needs of those around her. When she brings her years of knowledge and formidable enthusiasm to a cause, there are very few obstacles that stand a chance. In my history with Cheryl, that cause is housing that fulfills the needs for those with moderate to extremely low income within the state without discrimination. She provides a strong voice for a sector of the population that typically has little representation, and in doing so, she demonstrates her firm grasp on the needs of her community. People need housing they can afford. And if anyone can influence the great gods of housing, it's Cheryl Lambert. She is a dedicated advocate and fierce defender of those in need of housing, and has earned a place in our community and our hearts as a person to be respected, admired, and a voice to be heard. And that is the reason why Mid-Florida Homeless Coalition chose Cheryl Lambert as our first annual Pioneer Award winner in 2019. And she continues to win our heart in all that she does.
Good evening. It's an honor for me to be asked to say a few words about Cheryl Lambert as she's installed as the 2021 president for the Florida Realtors. I'm really just delighted about it. The Florida Realtors have been stalwarts for affordable housing ever since I've been involved with the Sadowski Coalition from the early 90s. In fact, we gave an award to the Florida Realtors at our 2017 conference for their advocacy in support of the state and local housing trust fund monies, and it was Cheryl Lambert that we gave that award to on behalf of the Florida Realtors. I'm particularly delighted that Cheryl is is the president in 2021 because I'm looking forward to working very closely with Cheryl and the Florida Realtors on mutual objectives that we have in promoting homeownership, in promoting economic development, promoting racial equity, and making sure that everyone in Florida is housed, from folks with the very lowest income to our lower paid workforce. It's an enormous bonus to have Cheryl Lambert as president of the Florida Realtors. She's tough as nails and she has a heart of gold. Cheryl, you are a realtor rock star and I congratulate you.
We take you now to New England for Cheryl's sister Patty, former brother-in-law Tim, and nieces Amanda and Alicia.
My name is Tim Mawley, and I've known Cheryl for over 25 years. And when I think of her, two things come to mind, dedication and pride. Dedication is the commitment to someone or something, a complete devotion and faith in what is important in life. That's exactly what Cheryl does. She has been dedicated to her family and to her profession in real estate. Family and friends have provided Cheryl with both love and happiness. Real estate has provided Cheryl with a passion that continues to this day. As for pride, pride is feeling a sense of satisfaction from one's own accomplishments. It's about being self-confident. It's often the result of achieving something good after hard work and persistence. It's what motivates us to do our best. We feel it when we're working or putting in the effort to become the person that we want to be. Cheryl is extremely proud of her family and to the people that are important to her. Cheryl is also proud of what she has done in real estate. And if you know Cheryl, you know that real estate is not just a job for her. It's a passion, something very meaningful to her. It is an inspiring force in her life. It has provided her with personal fulfillment and growth. Cheryl, your family and friends couldn't be happier. Congratulations.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda Mawley, and Cheryl Lambert is my aunt and my godmother. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to her for this incredible accomplishment and that she deserves this title more than anyone else. If you know my aunt, you know that she always puts others before herself. Along with fellow realtors, colleagues, students, and friends, Cheryl has also been there for me and for our family for my entire life. When I was 17, my grandmother on my dad's side passed away suddenly. Cheryl immediately and without hesitation booked a flight from Florida to Connecticut to be there for my parents, my sister, and I. We couldn't have gotten through such a tough time without her. She is honestly one of the most selfless people that I know. Florida Realtors are lucky to have someone as compassionate, loving, and dedicated as Cheryl is in such an esteemed position. I'm so excited for you, and I am so proud of you. I love you, Auntie Cheryl.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alicia, and Cheryl Lambert is my aunt. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to my Auntie Cheryl on becoming the president of Florida Realtors. She's the most perfect person to have as this position because she believes everyone deserves to have a place to call home. This philosophy is evident in all parts of her life. If you've ever been lucky enough to visit Cheryl's farm, you know she helps provide homes to not only people, but a multitude of animals as well. This giving nature is what I love most about her. She's someone that has inspired me my entire life, and this is a big reason why. Auntie Cheryl, congrats again on receiving this title. Nobody deserves it more than you, and I'm so excited and proud of you for everything you've accomplished thus far, and I'm looking forward to see what more you can do in years to come. I love you so much.
Hi, my name is Patty Mawley, and Cheryl Lambert is my older sister. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate her on becoming the president of Florida Realtors. Attaining this position has been a long-term goal and quite frankly, a dream come true. You've been talking about this position for as long as I can remember, and I know how much it means to you. I am so proud of your success and determination, especially with everything that you've had to overcome in the last 2 years. I would like to thank Mary Rose Collins for being a dedicated partner. Without her loyalty and commitment, this opportunity for the position would not be possible. I would also like to thank Florida Realtors for believing in you. I wish you continued success and the best of luck as the president of 2021. I know you will continue to inspire your fellow realtors, encourage new realtors to be the very best, and show your creativity and innovation during these unique times. I wish we could have celebrated in person, but I know and actually am certain we will as soon as it's safe to do so. I love you so much, and I'm sending big hugs and kisses your way.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the second president to graduate from Florida Realtors Leadership Academy, a woman of incredible strength, your 2021 Florida Realtors President, Cheryl Lambert.
Before you hear from me, and before I share my message and my dreams, there are some people I want to thank. You see, without them, I literally would not be standing here right now. My extremely dedicated physical therapists who push me hard to do the work I need to do. My wife, Mary Rose Collins, and my mom, Phyllis Lambert, they have made sure I have been at all of my therapy appointments every week, and that's been ongoing for 2 years. Thank you, Mary Rose. Thank you, Mom. I feel your love every time I take another step. There's a lot of love in my life. I love the work I do. I love the people I work with. I love the Realtor family. I love the Realtor Association of Citrus County, and I love the opportunity to help others. I've always been an off-the-charts Disney fan. Fanatic is more like it. My favorite quote from Walt Disney, he said, "If you could dream it, you can do it." Many of you have asked how the Dare to Dream song came about. For years, I loved the Philip Phillips song, Home. I'm always encouraging agents to listen to those lyrics and tell them that's the relationship you should have with first-time buyers. That's where Florida Realtors' passionate creative team kicked in. Working with Disney songwriters and singers, they created the forever original Realtor anthem, Dare to Dream. I speak for the entire 2021 leadership team when I say we couldn't be more proud. I hope these words speak to your soul. Dare to dream, because everything good begins with encouragement. Dare to dream, because when we're inspired, there are no limits to what we're capable of. Dare to dream, because through innovation, we transform our businesses and strengthen our Florida families. You are the one in 2021, Dare to Dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, pour your favorite beverage now so you'll be ready for the upcoming toast to our 2021 leaders. And now we invite you all to raise a glass for the 2021 Florida Realtors chapter leaders, district vice presidents, and of course the officers. On the count of 3, let's all say Dare to Dream. 1, 2, 3, Dare to Dream! Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the celebration continues with our after party. We'll keep the ball rolling with stories about Cheryl and the fellow officers, fun anecdotes, their mutual respect, their shared joy, and business challenges they've conquered. We encourage you all to share your related stories too. Hosted by none other than 2018 Florida Realtors President Christine Hansen, so you know it's going to be a blast. The after party begins now. Congratulations, everyone.
This just in! We have received word of more annual sponsors and more inaugural co-sponsors. So thank you to our annual sponsors, Exit Realty, the Broward, Palm Beaches, and St. Lucie Realtors, the Miami Association of Realtors, Stellar MLS, and the Realtors Association of Sarasota and Manatee. Let's also thank inaugural co-sponsors, the Miami Association of Realtors and Stellar MLS. Okay, the after party really starts now.